Hey folks, I'm here with Mike Goodman of ORR Protection. Good to meet you, Mike.
You as well, Adam. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Well, and we've been getting to know each other a little bit because you're our booth neighbors. We're booth neighbors, and you're in fire protection.
That is correct. Fire protection, just from the critical assets as well as to life safety. So
Life safety.
Yeah, there's two types of fire protection. You have where you're protecting the building and protecting the people, but then you have a second part of where you're protecting the asset. So that's where the suppression comes in, that piece of it.
Tell me specifically, what are you doing in the renewable space?
Yep. So renewable space is actually broken down into a couple aspects. The first one is we'll talk about ESS side of it. That's driven by NFPA 855, 72, 69, and 68. I know there's a lot of numbers that's thrown out there to everybody,
That's
but
right.
It gives you a chance to go review them and look at them as well. But in a nutshell is how can we protect the asset and protect the life around it? Well, we're not worried about the actual fire. We're worried about the explosive gases that's coming off the battery to make that explosive environment. So it's been proven fact through all the burn studies is actually get the flammable gases out of the container as fast as possible. That's where the actual fans and louvers all come in place to get that out, get the flammable gases out.
Makes sense. My furnace works in a similar way.
Exactly, right?
Yes.
So then the other piece of it through the solar side for protecting the batteries and the battery compartments, where that right there is still a similar way, but we have the early detection method. So you either have a smoke detector or gas detector as in accordance to code, but at the same time is now still the ventilation, getting it out of the building. Then the final piece to all this into one big round circle is the integration side. The integration side is now we're sending it to the fire system, now getting that signal out to the fire department for the first responder to respond to the incident, but as well send it to the actual owners. So they know, hey, what's going on, and that's done through the SCADA. As we're starting to see the evolution of AI in the industry, we're starting to notice now they're using that piece of it to integrate across the board, and it's helping out all players to get that quicker response time, not just from the first responders, but also from the owner-operators to get to the site.
Yes. Mike, you guys, how long has ORR Protection been in the renewable space? Let me ask that.
Yep. So ORR Protection has been in the renewable space since 2014.
Okay.
So it's when the first pod actually came to the United States. The first pod for us was actually in the state of Ohio. So I'm from Cincinnati, so I love my Bengals.
Nice.
But no, as far as we started seeing the evolution of the containers go from the old walk-ins to now what we're seeing where it's just shipping container style. So we're starting to see the evolution throughout the whole industry. At the same time is as we're starting to see the shift after COVID, we started now getting into where we're doing the third-party witnessing and actually doing the UL 9540A testings for the unit level, for the cell level, module level, and the unit level. So we're actually starting to see how these are truly burned. And we're actually helping write the new code for this, for NFPA, to help out all the OEMs out there who's putting these in.
Give the good message everywhere, right? Here's how to protect yourself or protect your asset.
Exactly. So, at the end of the day, fire protection is fire protection, but you want to make sure that you have the right design, right product in place to make sure that you're getting that quick, steady response and keeping safety in mind.
Love what you guys are doing. We need more of that in our space, right?
Yep.
Increasing safety, improving asset life and life. Yep. Protection and prevention. Have you been to a Clean Power event before?
Yes. This is actually my third time here to this event. I love it. I wish I'd keep it here, not Anaheim, but we'll go there. So.
Okay. All right. Well, it moves around.
Exactly.
Well, what do you think about the first day of Clean Power 26?
Yes. For first day of 2026, it's been amazing. The traffic that we've been seeing throughout the entire day has been pretty good. Good things about it is it's not just about finding the customer base, it's also taking that chance to actually teach that young person, the next one coming up in the industry, a little bit about something he didn't know. And that's the one thing I challenge to everyone. Remember, you can always learn one new thing a day.
That's right. Knowledge sharing, and don't ever stop, right?
That is correct. And remember, it's not a problem, it's an opportunity. So
Okay. So I was going to ask, what's the goal for you guys at Clean Power 26? But clearly knowledge transfer and sharing safe information is number one.
yeah, we all love customer base. A lot of the customers in here know who we are already. It's more about keeping the knowledge, showing the new technologies coming out to the industry, and as well as educating them on that, as well as what the code is changing to impact them or help them.
Wow. That's right. And you happen to be one of the parties helping write some of the new improved code.
That is correct.
Yeah. Congrats. Mike, thanks for coming onto the show and sharing what ORR Protection is up to, and some of the new innovative ways that we can take care of protecting those assets.
No, I appreciate you having me on. Thank you.
All right. Good talking,
You
Mike.
too. Thanks.